Yes. Trash. What happened?
I don't know.
Is it the new camera?
No.
It's back.
It's back?
I don't know. Somebody. We can hear. We got it now. Somebody has it. We have sound, but it's trash.
It should be better now.
Oh, hi, Pumpkin.
Ugh.
They missed out on my...
I hit live right as Nicole snorted from laughing. And I was like, yes, that was the first thing that they heard. Nope.
It was not. It was not.
Damn it. It was so... If I wouldn't have sat in here scrolling memes...
Don't worry, you'll get a handle of it someday. Our Estonian friend is here. No, Nancy sent me a super funny meme, and I was laughing very hard at it.
And snorted.
And I did snort. Perry G! No, shh. It's better when you don't talk. Agreed.
I'm going to do an ASMR version of this one night, just up close, and I'm just going to just tap and like that's on the whole thing. Everyone. Anyway, tonight we're going to get something done.
Everyone wants to know you're seeing so much of to the left of you. That's what I asked as well.
Because you're over there.
Mike J was curious.
Normally, yes, you don't see the door, but I think I have the tripod slightly shifted camera, right? It doesn't matter. Who cares? Nicole's here.
I'm here and back. Hello, everyone.
I hope you all saw the tactical radio episode.
That took us a whole weekend. I mean, I didn't do any work for it.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I engineered the shit out of it, and it's amazing. Oh.
Tactical.
Ha!
I forgot who did that.
It's the perfect fit for Topo Chicos.
Perfect.
But we're getting something done tonight.
No, we had to go to more stores than we ever go to. We had to go
I took
to,
Nicole to 5 stores.
Yeah.
For one, I don't go to stores, really.
I don't go to stores either. I try not to. Not a fan.
I hate stores.
I hate shopping.
I hate people in general are like the problem at them. We had to go to a store and there was that dude like sitting on the ground in front of the door. Like this is why
unhoused.
he was
Unhomed. And special, and he was having some issues.
he was having a day.
He was having a day.
So anyway, this is my SCX Pro. I should turn my f-stop down so it's not so blurry.
Can you make this go up?
Hold please. And
It's like
there we go. Now you'll be able to see a little better. Anyway, my SCX Pro, and I'm going to take out the stock SCX Pro rear axle, and we're going to install a portal axle in the rear to make this better.
Is this something functional for our
Functional.
long weekend?
Long weekend?
Well, or like busy weekend?
Busy weekend. Not
Your
long.
thing came up.
What's that mean?
I don't know. Your microphone.
Oh.
Josh sent you a message on the gram pic of the kitties.
Who did?
Chris Fields.
Oh, cool. I will check that out.
You're shoving what up its rump? Are you out of stock on the Vanquish tools?
Maybe currently? That's a possibility. But
Juan Ortiz is getting his trucks ready for the cash comp tomorrow.
where's that at?
Yeah, where are you? Cash comping.
Cash Money Records coming in for the 9.9 into the 2000s.
Do you think Axial will make a portal box for the Pro Axles?
I don't know. I don't think that they will.
I wanted to drive up to Washington this weekend, but I was vetoed, Ben.
I have too many things.
Josh has lots to do. Josh needs to get that full-size 1.1 Tamiya Wild One to drive to events.
It's got like a 30-mile range. It's going to be a lot of stops to charge.
Oh, it's electric?
Yes.
I'm comping here in Houston, Texas.
Okay. Fixed again. I don't know.
We don't know. We don't know. Well, now it's back up on the screen.
Well, I bypassed that because it is trash. The problem was my NVIDIA broadcast, which has been
Callie Peterson.
giving me issues.
Chris Gasca, it was lovely to see you and your dad at Axial Fest this year. Josh, why no zip ties on tactical remote? And should flock the steering wheel. On today's episode of Dumpster Fire. And yes, you do get what you pay for.
Yes. The paid stream is flawless.
It is. Nothing. No problems.
There's a whole staff that handles everything for the paid streams. Okay.
Man, this bedroom is so clean and clear of clutter. I love it. Dale is messing with you.
Dale is a crazy person who is in an Airbnb and still decided to put his clothes in the dresser at an Airbnb.
I feel like people probably like wipe their boogers in the dresser drawer.
I feel like you're projecting.
Well, I mean, I don't do that, but like, I wipe my boogers on Kleenex. I'm an adult. Would you recommend the Pro Shocks for a Capra? Yeah, trash boat, exactly. You'll be lucky if it's just boogers. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if I would put them on a Capra or not. I mean, I guess you could, but it wouldn't be the one I would choose.
I want to know where Dale is. Maybe Dale just likes taking bed bugs home. Joker510714. Hey, all good to see you. Nicole, Josh, too. LOL. Thank you for your donation.
Thank you, Joker. How are you handling the summer break? Because I'm getting the shakes.
What? Oh, for F1.
Yeah, F1 summer break.
Ridiculous. Do I travel with luminol? No, but I wish.
I don't. I think that would ruin your life. I feel like if you did that, you'd just be like, no. What's up, buddy?
Hi, Bubba. Oh, that was bad. Was that bad?
No, he just
Okay.
closed all the screens.
Okay. Can't.
Bro!
This is why Josh doesn't invite me to be on Fridays ever.
Oh my God.
Man, tell me about it. Formula. You guys are crazy.
The cats don't know how to act because Nicole's not in here normally, and they're just like, are you okay?
It's a catastrophe. To paraphrase Rick James, F1 is hell of a drug. Good call. It's in a town called Leavenworth. We have a Leavenworth. It's just east of that castle wedding you went to. It's in Bavaria, looking down.
Oh.
Doing the 18-mile enchantments hike tomorrow. Look into it. Beautiful.
Nerd.
18 miles?
Yeah. Psh, that sounds like a nice drive.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Like,
dude,
what are you doing?
when did you turn into such an asshole?
The Leavenworth Olin Cali has a castle too. We have a Leavenworth in Kansas City.
It has a castle.
Yeah.
It's tall.
Everyone wears uniforms, and
Yeah,
there's even basically a moat.
Yeah.
Barbed wire, but yeah.
Pretty much a castle. Same.
Yeah. I was about to say there's a can right in the corner of the screen. It's just my can in front of the screen. Blind guy issues. Have you guys been to the Winchester Mystery House? No, we have not.
We have not. We've heard about it a bunch, just never been there.
Oh, you have to apply in the lottery in order to hike camp there. They don't want anyone destroying how beautiful it is.
Well, you know what? We don't want to take up any of those.
They wouldn't let
hike
us.
any
They
of those.
wouldn't let us there then.
Yeah.
No, Phoenix. Where is Phoenix?
I haven't not been around lately. Let's see. Oh, there we go. What was the last time? When were we at the castle place?
Where are your Vanquish rubber trays?
Right here. They're underneath my gummy worms.
Pablo, thank you.
They're underneath my gummy worms. Actually, oh shit. It's okay. That one had screws in it still. They went into the one below it. It's okay.
Oh, perfect.
It is okay.
Perfect.
We are checking.
We're there. We got it.
It's fine.
Pablo's hilarious. Like, where are these things that you specifically made for these projects?
You know.
You got gummy worms? We do. But they weren't very good, so we didn't eat them all. My friend, what are you doing here, buddy?
The chief has forgotten how to act. Not that he ever acted well.
How do you import one design into another in Fusion 360?
At the top of the menu, towards the right side, there's a drop down that says Insert, and then you go to Insert Derive, and then you'll select the other file, and you'll select the body, and it will import it for you.
Nicole, did you and Josh ever try that Milk Truck Nitrous stout I gave you at
Yes.
Axial Fest?
We did.
Yes, we did. Very
I forgot it at work that time, and then I brought it home, and it did not survive. So it didn't survive till the stream. So apologize, but
Yes, because somebody else gave me some.
local Grass Valley ones, right?
Yes.
Ernie
gave me some Grass Valley with the Sportsman Club. He said that if you ever want to go to the
Nevada.
No, it's not Nevada. I think it's Nevada
It's
here.
Nevada.
Okay, the Nevada County Fair, the Sportsman Club that he is a part of, serves the beer there, and it's a local Grass Valley one. And he said it's excellent, so come see him.
The helmet. Yeah, that is the trike helmet, Ben. It's got the visor integrated into it, too.
Can you advise if there are any plans for VP to release the Builder's Kit again?
No plans.
Flying Pygmy Hippo would like to know. Look at, he's got a super professional LinkedIn photo.
Yeah, but flying pygmy. Yeah, well done headshot. Pygmy.
Josh is busted out. Don't you do the dad face 3 times already? Oh, was it towards me or towards Chief?
2 to 1.
I know. I always catch myself looking at Josh before I say certain things.
Can I say this? Oh, crap. I got to modify. I forgot. I was just building an axle. I got to modify this third member a little bit before I can just slam it together.
Got a Pro Moto 2 weeks ago, not the Pro Circuit I ordered on June 23rd from Maine. Still not able to get out and get a run in. Hoping maybe this weekend.
Bonus.
Ooh, the sugar-free gummy bears.
Great reviews.
Great reviews.
I don't think that the snack is worth the squeeze, but like the juice is worth the squeeze. That
I got it. I know. I was just laughing that you made that up.
so. I got to do a little bit of dremeling.
Cool. Shit bears. Yep. Yep. Apparently, sugar-free gummy bears are the way to go.
So, being that... Wait, do I need to do that? No, I don't need to modify this. I need to modify the housing is all.
I forgot you still had a
Yes.
Pro. I thought you sold it like the
Yes.
rest of your nice children. I just got my first crawler, TRX4 High Trail. What should I upgrade first?
So it kind of depends what you're trying to do. The High Trail is kind of a good, it's a trail truck, big tires. It's not much of a crawler because it's like a lifted truck. So it really depends on what you're going for. The common thing to do with a TRX4 is add a bunch of brass, and that's not necessarily the way that a lot of people would tell you to go if you're looking for performance. But it really depends. Do what you are gonna like looking at.
Make it a low trail?
Yeah, make it a lower.
For my birthday last week, I decided to get myself a Red Cat 64 in blue. I'm actually impressed on the detail. Really nice. Does need a better interior, but I got a Bandit and Bingo as drivers.
Bandit and Bingo. Oh, Bingo was Sally Fields. Is that right?
I don't know. Has anyone ever been to Wasteland Weekend? There's still tickets available for September. Is it still Dremeling if it's not a Dremel?
Yeah, it's a Milwaukee.
Gunner, my meat is really hot. Nissan, thank you for the donation. Hello all, I missed Wednesday night, but this is a better co-host. Nice to see you, Nicole. Tonight's code is #WeMissedNicole. Thank you.
Thank you. You want to pin that message?
Miss you too. I got it, buddy.
You remember how to do this? You haven't been here in a while.
Josh, I can't make this stop, so I have to wait till it goes up.
Just stop dragging across it
Josh.
first.
God.
Dremeling.
There. Milwaukee? Only click on the short link, Nicole. Joker 510714, thank you for your donation. Before my 1-year-old, gummy bears used to be a good pastime when watching these live streams. Now on claws. #progress. Because the 1-year-old always wants to get your candy, but...
Oh, I thought it was because they were different types of gummy bears.
Oh, maybe.
He is in California.
Yeah. Not a single comment about about it meaning the good land. I'm disappointed in all of you. What is that? What are we talking about?
It's from Wayne's World.
Oh.
Milwaukee. It means the good land in Algonquin.
I can't.
We'll see if we got enough clearance.
Hi, everyone. Has anyone ever dealt with In the Works RC? I've been waiting on a set of links for almost 7 weeks. That seems like too long.
I have not dealt with them.
Showing. No noise cancellation tonight.
No, that's what was screwing up our freaking audio earlier.
What's a vector, Victor? Hit that like button, 360 in chat, only 79 likes. Let's go! Thank you, VQRC10GT.
What's it? ZQRC. It's like VQ. Nissan?
What did Josh Dremel?
I will show you. I will show you as
They're
soon as
the
I
dog. I was going to say, Bingo was the dog.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Bingo is his name. B-I-N-G-O. Wait time is insane.
On what?
On the one that the guy asked about.
Oh, from In the Works?
In the Works.
I don't know who runs that. Is that one of the Arciatic brands? Okay, more Dremelin.
Hey Josh, I've got the Phoenix. I was wondering if the transmission will fit the NWSD Truggy Scatter gun chassis.
Maybe. I believe that had a... I don't remember for sure.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel the neighbors feel when I turn on the air compressor. because I feel like it's so loud, but then when I walk to the front of the house, it's not that loud. I don't know how to respond to this. I had a tongue in a jar. It throbbed and grew and gave birth to baby tongues.
That has to be from a
Movie?
movie or something, right?
Strong gummies. Belzac. Yes, in the works. Makes great links, but you can look forward to waiting 60 plus days to receive them. The NWSD chassis should adapt. Believe the holes are adequately spaced. NWSD is local to me and a buddy. Is that hairstyle known as Dixie Cowlick? I mean, I do. Yeah, pretty much. Cowlick right there. It's from Wayne's World, Garth. Josh, he custom makes the links.
Who does? In the works? I didn't know who, if that was one of the brands that they had, what's his name, bought, but. Alrighty, I think we're all good there. So, for those that were wondering what I was doing, this is the F10 rear housing, and to do a portal swap for the rear, since I'm only putting a portal in the rear axle, so since there's 2 more gears on the outside, it reverses the rotation at the output of the axle. So to counteract that, you take your third member and you flip it upside down. Well, that moves the ring gear to the other side of the axle, and there's not a relief groove in the axle for that. So I just had to do a quick little dremeling in there to add a groove. Add a groove. Anyway, that's obviously focusing super well. Sick. So, you drop that in there. The other thing you can do is you could do reverse cut gears, but I would rather use the 6-bolt gears that I know rather than reverse cut gears from a brand I don't. So, yeah, low pinion time. It is low pinion, you are correct, Ben, but it's still about the same position as it was previously. So, are we driving coast now? So, you're always driving coast on one side of these since
what
we don't.
What does that mean? What are you
saying?
So
a hypoid gear, which is the type of gear cut that's in these axles, they have a drive side and a coast side. In a full size truck, you have mirrored types of gears, so it's always on the drive side, and then if you're in reverse, technically you're on the coast side, but that's not something.
I have no idea what you just said to me.
I know, but I'm going to keep explaining it.
I bet you are.
But so now, Ben, we are actually either on the drive side for both axles, or we're on the coast side for both axles. And I can't say that I looked at
like
that.
Boats.
More like hose. So, I forgot to put grease on it.
Team effort. Yes. Yes, you are correct. My links are from Center of Gravity Radio Control in UK. Very happy with those. I had to explain what a skullet was the other day. It's a mullet without the business. You just had a skull and the party in the back. As a ball guy, it's all I can do.
That's not true. You could just cut all of it. That's the other option. But I don't care what style you decide to go with.
Thank you, Perry G. Nicole, in a drag car, driving on the coast side would cause a big fire all over the track. Or spark. Or whatever.
So, let's see.
Collision. My uncle used to cut his hair, or I'm pretty sure still does cut his hair with a Flowbee, so you're fine cutting your own.
I think we are on the coast side now, Ben. I think for both axles, actually. It's fine.
I don't know what you guys are talking about at all. Like, in the least. Did you see the beginning of my Falcon VS410 unboxing?
I did, Jeremy. I didn't show Nicole, but I did see it.
What?
He unboxed a VS410 Falcon, except there was not a truck in the box. There was a cat. And then later there was a truck. It appeared. The subject matter.
Paul Fletcher, you are one of our locals. Just so you guys know, the fair is going on here in Sedalia. I'm not leaving the house. RC projects for me. Paul Fletcher, I so miss the wheel in Sedalia. So much. If I could have a goober burger right now, I'd be the happiest person in the world.
Isn't it just peanut butter on a burger?
Yeah, but like a drive-in burger at the wheel. Thomas Belziak, thank you for the donation. Boats and ho-hos are a good combo. Thanks for coming. But more importantly, thanks for keeping it classy. Hello, family. Atomic RC, Raymond Tanner.
Nicole has never been accused of keeping anything classy.
I mean...
You gonna argue it?
No. Is Josh gonna make a Nicole figure with pit vipers for the John Deere build? I have pit vipers.
That's saying the miniature lawnmower. I don't know if you've seen that project.
No. We are headed to Sedalia tomorrow for the fair if it doesn't rain. I remember I was gonna go one time because Charlie Daniels band was there, and then I just kept driving to the lake.
And then I didn't.
And then I was like, nah, not gonna do that. But
Is it? It's not a state fair, is it?
yeah,
It's the state fair is in Sedalia.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
it's the big crazy.
You know,
The mower should be called the Clipper.
I've never been huge fair person. Like, I mean, I've been to fairs many times. I used to have to go in high school all the time because we did marching band there. And I was in the band. Gotta go in the marching band.
Josh just doesn't like fun. That is 100% correct because I fucking love a fair. Any kind of fair, any kind of festival, if you tell me there's a party, I'm there.
I mean, the Nebraska State Fair was pretty lit. But
I can't say that I ever went to Kansas State Fair, but I went. No, I didn't go to Missouri.
So you're a liar.
Yeah. I just realized why Josh is building a lawnmower. He turned 40. Now he needs tube socks and white sneakers.
I'll buy a freaking Corvette now.
Why are you putting portals in the back?
You put a so the benefit of a portal is the clearance, right? Well, sometimes in the front you can get away without that clearance. You can steer around it, but the rear you don't have the same control over as the front. So if you can get the front up on something, and then as you're traversing to the rear, if you have a portal back there, you have a much better chance of missing obstacles, things like that, and it can also provide you a bunch of overdrive. So running a portal rear axle and straight front axle is something I've been doing for several years already. In like my Pro above my head right there, it's set up that same way also. I built a couple of other trucks that way, and honestly, once you drive one like that, it is hard to want to go back.
I vividly remember meeting my husband at a fair. He released a baby gator in the apple bobbing.
Who said that?
Team effort, but then retracted it, but I got it.
Wow. That's
I played the baritone saxon marching band. We stored our beer in my sax.
I played the baritone sax and marching band as well.
Oh my god!
Not a lot of bari sax players, I'll tell you that. It's a big old instrument to march with.
That rear portal will also be a little more narrow for clearing gates.
No.
Damn it, my wife got to the keyboard, said team effort, and he retracted that shit. We know now. We know now. We know who was releasing the baby gators. Chris with a K played alto sax.
I started with alto sax. That was like that's what I owned. The bari sax was actually like we needed a bari sax player, so I played it for the last 3 years.
How many years were you in high school?
What's that? Well, including I played it 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, or sorry, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, and then.
Can you explain how does a portal in the rear affect the overdrive, underdrive? But wait, what does it do to the gearing?
I'll go over all of that here in a little bit.
Did you go to band camp?
I don't remember.
You did, didn't you? Oh, there's my friend Buck Dandy, the buckiest Buck Dandy of them all. He was in high school for all the years. Apparently, I'm like, the last 3 years? What do you mean the last 3 years?
The last 3 years I was in band, not the last 3 years I was in high school.
I mean, I only did 3 years of high school. Let me tell you. It's the only way.
Son of a... I did all that work to grind that housing, and that... I gotta take this all back apart.
Why?
Because I put the freaking third member back in the right way, rather than upside down.
Josh was a super senior.
I was a super senior in college.
That one time at band camp, I put portal in the rear. I did all 7 years of high school.
I was a super senior and a half in college.
College doesn't count, friend. Any Zoku chassis running footage upcoming by any chance?
No, not anytime soon.
Did you sell that?
No, it's right there. But I've got.
I played tenor sax from 7th grade through freshman year and played baritone for the next 7 years of high school. No RC questions.
I feel like tenor sax was the cooler sax. I played bari sax. I'm pretty sure that they put me on bari sax because it's like.
What Nicole, wait, this is such a good question. What do you think about Pat being replaced with Ryan Seacrest on the wheel? I'm questioning my sexuality. I think that's the only person who could possibly do it. I was just afraid Maggie was gonna do it, and then no. So I think he's the only one who could do it. On the Wheel of Fortune. Feel. Admit it, you played soprano sax, Kenny G.
Hey, heard that they were going to replace Vanna with somebody younger, but Betty White already kicked.
Do you not talk bad? I have a feeling that Maggie is going to replace Vanna eventually, but Vanna's younger than Pat, so she's fine. I played trumpet. I blew good at all. Let's see. Not good at all. I like the sax talk over F1. No, I don't think Vanna should go to. Vanna is an American treasure. Turbocharged Hobbies wants to know how's it going. Drop it in a sec while at work.
Well, I hope it's at Turbocharged Hobbies so that it's, real,
there you go.
Reasonable.
Maybe we're on the
An ancient treasure.
Ladridge played tenor trombone for 4 years in marching band, now refurbishing a 70-year-old trombone to play in a community band. On side note, second year of college for me starts next Wednesday. He's a baby.
Time goes fast.
Yes, enjoy it.
Oh my god.
I saw a continuous flow intersection thing Mexico City made in the 70s or 80s. I was wondering what Josh thought of those.
The continuous flow things are a little interesting.
She's got dust in her sax.
I feel like I should check this. That's not rubbing. I'm not a proponent of the continuous flow just for land use reasons.
Vanna should leave us at feet first, toes up, someday, 35 years from now.
She's gonna set a record.
He said no, just building expeditions and navigators, turbocharged hobby said. Good evening from Mechanicville, New York. Good evening. Josh, why do roundabouts have yield signs?
Because the traffic entering them needs to know they need to yield.
I feel like duh. Come on, Chris with a K.
To yield to the...
Remember, it's sex to mouth, not mouth to sex.
I can see already where I'm slightly touching.
I'm pretty sure my dad had the Vanna White Playboy. Vanna White never did Playboy!
They didn't have print yet at that point.
I'm looking it up. I had to go on private because I had to order through there sometimes.
Wow. 1987.
I got that one framed.
Is it in like that super thick glass, like the Declaration of Independence?
I hear there are charcoal sketches of Vanna in the Vatican archives. Cookie. Here. I was 1 when she was in Playboy. Oh my god, me. Was not. I was not born. I was not even alive. Sax and Old Lady Talk. What is the show? Exactly what you think it is. Yeah. What the hell is that noise, Josh?
Sorry, Dremlin. Dremel.
She was 21. She was on, what's the other one I watch? Price is Right.
Price is Wrong, bitch. There we go. Much smoother.
I promise the cities do not set up fake construction zones to slow down traffic flow. That's not a thing. I was a sophomore in high school in 87. I snuck that Playboy from my dad's stash. Pat was also in Playhouse. Wait, now I really have to Google.
Oh my god.
What does Pat say, Jack? Ever in a nudie mag?
Nudie magazine day. Nudie magazine day. All right, now we've got it fixed. Upside down, right side up.
I don't think so. Can I get a D? Man, Google's gonna have some really weird spikes in traffic tonight.
Like, wait a minute.
Damn, I was 30 when she... Look at what she's doing right now.
Yeah, I see that.
Come here, baby.
Isn't it Chief?
No, it's Suki. Come here, Suki.
That's Chief.
Oh, well, it's Chief. I don't know. I can't tell the difference. 5 to 9, top of the 5th. Hey guys, saw y'all at Axial Fest. I'm James Tracy's son, Dylan.
Hey. Nice to see you out there at Axial Fest.
Yeah, I was there. It was fun. It was hot.
We talked to him about the full-size buggies. He had the...
Oh, Dylan! Oh, the adorable.
Yep.
Sweetest, cutest. Sorry, I know he's like 13, doesn't want to be called cute, but he is cute. Sorry. Thomas Blair, thank you. Celebrate the first super chat from Thomas Blair, Joshy.
thank you very. Didn't ask a question.
Celebrate.
Celebrate good times.
Celebrate. It was so hot. We were sitting up on those rocks at Axial Fest, and we were just thinking like, oh, it's gonna be 80 degrees because we're at 8,000 feet, and it doesn't get hot up here.
You were saying, I was like, we were setting up on the rocks. It's like, what rock? Oh wait, the ground. Like, yeah, that makes sense now.
We were on like the gravel,
Yeah.
where it just like absorbed all of the heat.
That it was. What's going on, Brock?
Dylan, you sure you're old enough for this stream? He's not, but it's okay.
Yeah.
He's a 13-year-old man. He might be.
Any 13-year-old with the internet now is.
They've seen it all. Has anyone started watching or watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3? Because we started watching it.
And I had to tell Nicole to cover her eyes so many times.
No,
so.
I had to turn it off.
Yeah. She's like, nope, can't watch this. Too sad.
So, and then I heard that my brother and sister-in-law told my nephew that he couldn't watch it till he was older, but him and I watched the other two Guardians together, so that made me feel better.
Okay.
Yeah, see, it was the best one, but it was sad. I could not get through the animal abuse at the beginning. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
It was a no. So,
Okay, way more emotional than... I'm just not going to watch it.
Yeah.
No, I don't...
I'm good.
That's not why I watch movies. I will only watch movies just for, like, fun. Okay, Chris Field's wife couldn't watch it either. That makes me feel better. Nope, they only made 2. Yep, 2. I just rewatched the first 2 with my nephew when I was home. Josh, want to say the Hacklock is one of the sharpest rigs that I've watched you build. And I agree with that. And you know how happy Brock was to get that?
He was in here. It was Brock's RC. He was the one who said it was so hot.
Oh, there he is. Oh, well, Brock would have... Really? You got through it? Okay, if Brock got through it, then I think I can do it. Because I think we have the same... Well, he watched A Man Named Otto, and I definitely can't watch A Man Named Otto.
What is that?
It was one with Tom Hanks, but there was a cat involved, so I assumed that it would be sad, and he said, yes, it is sad. He said him and his daughter were crying on the plane at the same time.
So, I'm changing out the pivot balls on these links. The axial pivot balls are 0.30 inches. Son of a bitch. And the F10 axles are made for 080, or 280, sorry, 0.280. So, I'm just swapping out the pivot balls so that everything...
Okay, he said A Man Named Otto was so sad, but Guardians is not. Brock, if I watch this movie and it is so sad at Proline, I'm going to end you.
Right to jail. Right to jail right away.
Yeah. That is something on Reddit now that they do.
What?
Like, to jail. No, if you have blah, 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 go to jail right away.
Right to jail right away.
You need to swap out the pivot balls and the shocks as well. Pivot balls should be standardized. Old Yeller was so sad, Buck. Carl.
Buck.
I know, I said Buck. Like, no, Carl.
So yeah, the pivot ball being standard thing. Fun fact on how that happened. Pivot balls were standard. Everybody was pretty much on the 280 game. 0.280 inches. But those of you who remember the original axial axles, the AX10 axles, if you remember when you set that up, it had the link pocket and the shock was next to each other. But then in between the link and the shock, you had to put this little green washer. This thin little thing, and you had to it was such a pain in the ass to get everything lined up. So Axial decided to just make the pivot balls a little bit wider so that everything would fit together. And they were the ones to change their pivot ball, and then they all of a sudden just ran with that and screwed everything up for everybody else. So everybody else is 0.280.
I'm scared for you to watch Guardians. I can't have you mad at me at Pro. Whatever, you're my bestie. It's fine. Someone just said something about the saddest movie they ever saw was Schindler's List, but they couldn't tell because someone was making out in front of it,
That's
of them, and I can't get the mouse to go back up to it.
That's a Seinfeld joke?
Is it?
Yes.
Where's the mouse? I think it's dead. It'd be gone. This night is just a clusterfuck. Like, do you need? Thank you. Sorry. I don't fucking watch Seinfeld. I'm like 100. 28. Question about the SCX10 Pro. Axle mount servo rubs the bottom of my servo winch plate. Any recommendations on ways to fix that plate?
I mean, is it mounting when you, or is it hitting when you like fully compress the axle up, or is it doing it when you articulate? Because if it does it when you just compress it, it doesn't matter.
Are they in your tactical remote? The battery? Adam? Adam. Winner. Adam Tevin is the winner. Yep. They weren't they?
No, that's
yeah,
but I have new ones in there.
You do. Like, it's amazing. Oh my god.
That was incredible.
You don't use a rechargeable mouse? I know he hates the planet.
I use a rechargeable mouse out there, but not in here. This is the Razer Ballast.
He said yes. Whatever that long one you were saying earlier about this stuff. SCX10 Pro. He said yes.
It's hitting it when you do full compression of both sides. It doesn't matter. Just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. It's fine. That's not you don't do that when you're driving. It one side or the other goes up. Fully compressed, just don't worry about it.
Where are you?
Are you selling files for the tactical? No, that was
Why?
It was a joke.
People like it though. I think it's fucking cool.
It's a joke.
Babe, we spent a whole weekend on that.
I know, but it was.
I don't think it's a joke. I think it's cool. What, you don't think you want that out on the trail?
The saddest movie I ever remember watching is The Road.
Y'all were fucked up for like a week after that. Like him, his brother, and his dad were like contemplating life at Christmas one year.
Yeah, I was not okay with it.
And they all were just like really fucked up from it. Like super fucked up. They were just like, you remember that the other day when we watched that movie that was like the worst movie of all time and was like the saddest thing that ever happened in life, and then we all watched it as a family.
like that's and I take it
rubber with teeth being a close second.
Teeth is up there.
Debbie Does Dallas, saddest movie ever. Cried my eyes out. I don't know.
So many tissues.
Brian Chambers, I love you. I can't even handle Hallmark shows. I know. Take my man. No, you get a man card if you can admit that you cry at movies. Like, that makes you a man.
I cry like a baby.
And that makes you very manly.
She's just trying to protect my honor.
The tactical radio is actually really awesome. Babe, you have no honor left to protect.
I know.
What's the portal mod we talk of? Anthony Bardo would like to know.
This is it. This is a portal in the back of an SCX Pro. Straight
but
front.
Like, why?
I'll continue to explain that in a little bit. I've explained it once, but it's because you can control the front. You can place the tires well, keep your center of gravity low. But the rear, you can't always exactly tell the tire where to go.
I got it.
So the extra clearance is of a bonus.
I don't watch sad movies. Like, I'm very picky about my entertainment, and I don't watch anything sad or that could be real, because I don't even watch the last episode of shows that I love. If I love a show, I don't watch the last episode. Like, I've watched True Blood a million times. I've never seen the last episode. I feel like you guys know that about me, though.
if I'm like, I think I've seen this, I'll just watch the finale and see, and like, okay, and then I'll
psycho.
Like, if I'm going to go rewatch a season of, or a whole series of a show, I go watch the finale and then start over.
You're a psycho. Nicole, just watch Doug Stanhope stand up. It'll make you all warm and fuzzy inside. Will it?
I don't know that. I remember Stanhope, but I can't say that I have a great handle on his comedy. I'm pretty sure that person is trolling you, but
It's DK, so probably.
that makes sense.
Well, he does like AMXs. No, it won't. That is crazy. I know it's crazy, but no, I can't. I like Vampire Diaries or so many. I have never watched the final episode of a lot of shows that I love. Not running the link bends off the skid, or is it just the angle of the truck on the bench, says Wacos?
What do you say?
I said it was from you, and he wanted to see exactly what you did say. Wait, someone who knows what they're talking about?
They're in the factory position.
He wanted to know if it's just the bench, just the way it's...
Could have been.
Nicole, don't watch How to Drive a Race Car in the Rain, then. No. Casey Crawler, thank you for your donation. Happy Friday. If you had less than 2 weeks to build a Class 3 truck, what would you start with? The fuck, he always has less than 3 weeks. 2 weeks to build a Class 3 truck, whatever the fucking Class 3 truck is.
Let's see. If I'm just trying to think what would be the closest that... I mean, my first suggestion would probably be a Brazen, just because I've built enough of those, and I know that there's just
to tell me who it is.
Parts available that I can just buy and order. And usually there's a set of hardcore links if you wanted to get those on the way quickly. You could get like everything going right away.
The Notebook was pretty sad team effort. Good call. But that's like a good sad.
There's no such thing.
Oh, it's such a good sad. It's like you want to die like with the person you love. Like, I'm telling you, if you go down, I want to go down too. Wouldn't it be better to flip the front ring gear when the rear is still in high pinion setup? Wonder how the comp class route has fared for Axial financially.
I would rather it still keeps the rear higher because you have a portal. So the portal is still, yeah, your links may show it that way, but like you still have more clearance. And if you rub the drive shaft, it doesn't matter.
Why was Christine sad? Christine wasn't sad. I refuse to watch Marley and Me. Same. Will not watch it.
I had someone who named their golden retriever Marley. I'm like, don't do that.
Maybe they were a Bob Marley fan.
They were not.
Oh. Would the BS410 Pro trans be accepted at Axel Fest?
Nope.
Darcy Underdog. Oh my god. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Josh. Count the days to Pearline by the Fire. Cannot wait. Hope you're coming.
Well, if he's counting the days, I'm
Maybe
guessing he
he's
would.
counting the days till he gets the video. Shut up.
I'm guessing.
Anthony Bardo's dog's name is Marley, and he did this little.
Is it a golden retriever? I need to know this. Did you name your golden retriever Marley?
Yes, Fast and Furious 7, tearjerker, R.I.P. Paul.
Yeah, agreed. If you just name a dog Marley, okay. If you don't
Lacos, we know why you named your dog Marley, okay?
If you name your...
We love you,
freaking...
but we know why you named your dog Marley. Same reason I would. What does IIRC mean?
If I recall correctly.
Marley was a yellow lab. You're
Oh,
right.
really?
You're right.
Oh, then they aren't as crazy as I thought. Because theirs was a golden retriever.
Tom Bashek, thank you for the donation. Is F10 straight the same width as a Pro front, and full size HP is stronger in Frontland, IP is stronger in the rear because you're on the drive side?
So, yes, they are the same width. And full size HP is stronger in the front.
Chief, come here.
Full size. High pinion is stronger in the front, and low pinion is stronger in the rear because you're on the drive side. could totally see that. These cars, I would not put the same weight on that as a concern, since our side, we don't have, we have ring gears that you're just running the same way, but I could see the point, but not a concern.
Yeah, Marley was a yellow lab dummy.
Okay. Well, I take it back.
Yeah. I arrived late, but I made it. Nord from North, we're so glad you're here.
Nord from Nord.
Hope you're doing well. Cujo?
we were at a restaurant, and Steve and I walked in something, and the server girl, who we knew, had said something about her dog, and we're like, oh. And Steve made a Cujo reference, and I'm like, I guarantee you she doesn't know what that means.
She probably doesn't even know who the fuck Stephen King is.
She's like, I was like, do you know what Cujo is? She's like, no. And he's just like, gah.
She probably didn't even know what Stephen King was. Bear the comic Twilight.
I'm
okay,
like,
thank you.
That is an old reference. Drive shafts came off.
I'm searching.
Searching what?
For later. What's your honest opinion about stock shocks on the SCX Sim Pro? Are they worth running them on other comp rigs?
I mean,
You rubbed it too much.
I got two that are, I have two that are leaky and two that are not. I don't mind them. I guess, I don't know that it's a shock that I was like, I need to put these or buy these or put these on other things. I guess I'm kind of neutral on them.
We getting a new Vanquish rig this year, Josh? New body? I just want to see your face when I ask the question. I can't be friends with a person that doesn't at least know Stephen King. I agree. Is your Ripper Trans the aluminum housing version of the 10.2?
Yes.
Is an X-ray F1 car any good?
Never owned an X-ray car, but I've always heard that their instructions are the best in RC.
What's the difference in gearing with a straight and a portal?
I will go through the gearing calcs here in just a few. We're going to go down to hole number 3.
Fun. Gear number 3.
Nope.
How tough would it be to convert a Phoenix to a Pro?
Well, it depends on what your definition of converting it is. Are you talking body and axles or what? Because it's like there's a lot of different parts. Like
Evan Tacey, thank you so much. Kill that like button, my friends. We would very much appreciate that.
A biscuit. It's kind of a pain working.
Complete kit. Phoenix too.
There's just a lot there. Like it's not really something you would convert that way. You could get the look or the axles or but like to do everything, I just tell you to buy the kit.
So it seems as if you have a really, really, really long comment, no matter what comment with no question in it, then it don't really matter. But just wanted to use up all 200 spots in my comment just to see if it would be read. Fucking Carl. Use all the length. Have you guys overdriven the Ripper Trans yet?
Overdriven the Ripper Trans? That it's not possible. It's just a 3-gear trans. It's just a 3-gear trans, so you can't overdrive that transmission.
Should work on that. Can you? Oh, RC with
go.
RC. Robbie Chapman. Hello from UC Davis Children's Hospital. Another night live with Noah. Hi, Noah. We hope you're feeling better. Oh,
Hello,
Andy's
Noah.
coming home Tuesday.
Congratulations to all involved.
Yes, we're so happy, Robbie and Noah. Joker510714, thank you for your donation. Thoughts on the new Sibin Fiber Portal Non-Portal Trans Deluxe release? Purchased one for the AR60 Sporty Build. Hardline body arrives Monday 2. Can you talk about that?
Purchased one. I don't know that transmission. I'll have to, I guess I'd have to go see it. I don't know. If they made a post, I didn't see that it popped up yet, so I'll have to go look. Oh, lightweight versions of the Portal and Nod. Oh, okay. That's fine. I got you. Yeah, I mean, you're splitting hairs there. I personally would prefer the machined aluminum version just because I would rather have it all, you know, I'd rather have everything encased in one piece and threads a little stronger, the whole thing. Josh, you have a loose wire where your audio, when she moves, the audio drops for a second. I wonder what that is when she moves. I don't really have loose wire potential. I'll have to look into it. I don't know what to do there. So, the other thing, which, I actually need to go grab them out of the Jeep. I forgot. I'm going to swap the ring gear in the front to an overdrive, or an underdrive, an underdrive front gear set. So, but I need to go grab it. I left it in the Jeep. So, speak.
Get your ass back in here, Nicole. You can't just walk out on a live stream and leave us hanging like that. And then you left us with this handsome man, and now I can't hear you playing with the cats. Well, yeah, sorry. Am I going to get Matt a new chair for Christmas? Maybe. Okay. Take the truck apart before he comes back. Topo, seltzer. We really like these. They're a little bit too easy to drink, though. I hear him. He needs a really nice Herman Miller chair. Yeah, we're gonna buy him a Herman Miller. We'll buy. I think Matt could buy his own Herman Miller. Josh probably doesn't even know what that is.
I know what Herman Miller is.
What?
The brand? Sure. I have a human scale at work.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It came from Trans Systems.
These do have alcohol in them. Mike J, okay, Nicole, if you knew then what you know now, would you still choose what you chose? Oh my god, if you could mail strawberry rhubarb mead to me, I would be the happiest person in the world, because I think I might be the only one who loves strawberry rhubarb. I love me some rhubarb. Herman Miller's local to me in Holland, Michigan. Huh.
I always thought it meant something different when it said made in Holland.
Is there an RC part you wish you invented?
Sure. Whichever one would make me the most money.
Yeah, just like the RC car in general.
Yeah, it's like, wanted to...
The best. She's also never had mincemeat. Who here has had mincemeat?
I don't know if I have.
You've not.
What is it? Is it like Spam?
Our audio dropped again.
I might cut for...
I'm gonna finish my pizza then. I only have a few bites left.
Let's see. What could... Nicole, what are you touching? Why did she spin that chair like that? Like she doesn't know where it goes. Okay, am I... No, it's all working there.
You get it?
No?
Huh?
Testing, testing, testing. It all seems to be working. I don't seem to be having anything. Feet maybe? There's nothing on the ground now. It only cuts for like 3 or 4 seconds at a time. I will bring my audio do not...
What?
You can't eat pizza, crunchy pizza crust. You crazy person. If I hear her eating, I'll lose my mind. Okay. So I moved my audio meter down so I can see. I'll try and determine if it cuts out or not, or if it's on YouTube, or I don't know. I mean, I've obviously been having audio issues, but I'm not running my audio processing through anything else at this point. So,
What's your favorite tire?
I don't have a favorite. I run lots of different tires at different times. I can't really say what a favorite would be.
Just roll on, brother. Is that a printed bed, Josh?
Yeah, that's the one on my website. If you would like to download it, I think it's $1.99.
Why doesn't Mingrush make axles for TR4?
A number of reasons, really, but probably no plans to.
Throw a 4 Ranger cab on that beast.
I mean, if you count the Coyote, I'm okay with it.
You used to say your favorite tire.
Well, I would say the Crawler is still like one of my favorite looking tires, and I love that. I still like that tire. I still run it on a bunch of things, but like I comp stuff more and more now, and I didn't used to do as much comp stuff. So it kind of depends. I still love the Crawler. No denying that.
Do you have matching RC cars? I do not have an RC car. I have no desire to have an RC car or touch an RC car.
She's here for moral support.
I am. My 3-year-old crawled over people with his RTR Falcons at the Recon G6. Get it? I drove one once. Yeah, don't eat pizza, DeWalt sounds.
DeWalt sounds are different than hearing her munch on crust. She woke me up from a dead sleep once, eating
You are such a psycho.
eating Cheerios in the living room.
Why are we still fighting about that? That was like one of the biggest fights we've ever been in.
I'm like, were you mad eating Cheerios at 3 a.m.? Just, there's no way you could be chewing that loud normally for any normal reason. I still don't understand how it was possible.
Yeah, you're
I don't know.
I just got back from a sweet little crawler trek at Covington RC, only one in the Northwest I found so far. Just spent 5 hours there. They even had some Vanquish rigs for sale. Where's the cat? The cat? I don't know.
He is already...
Honey Nut or regular Mad Munchies? Yeah, right? Chewbacca over here. Are you slinging roundy round parts at the Quick Edwards? I don't know. I don't know that one.
Bearings at Fast Eddie's.
Oh, yeah. How do you get Josh pay for a vacation? Chew at him? Yeah. Topos on me if you do it again tonight. No, we're out. That was my last piece.
So loud.
I do have Cheerios, though.
I will put you in the garage with the wasps.
Am I the only person on the fucking planet who's not afraid of wasps? Because, like, you freaked out. Everyone freaks out about them. And I'm like...
When was the last time you were stung by a wasp?
When I was a kid, because I don't freak out over them. Because I just, like, let them be. And, like, let them pollinate our plants.
I don't want them building a nest in the garage.
Go grow a stalk of celery. See, really long comments get noticed, and mine are the most famous because I'm running for president and will win your support. So go out and put your vote in for Buck Dandy.
Fucking Buck Dandy.
Makes notes to chew ice at Josh's next comp, please. Please, just go up next to him and just chew as loud as you can. He loves it. David Ferris, thank you for your donation. Money for Josh to Armageddon. Wasp would pollinate. Bullshit, wasps don't pollinate. People say that, but I watched wasps go from flower to flower. And it's pollinating. To me, I don't think they're scary. Just leave them alone. They'll leave you alone.
You say that because you don't have to go knock down a nest when it is in the garage. Like, it's fine. Just leave it in there until you have to do something.
They do. They sense fear. Put a raw piece of steel in a wasp sting. Old prairie farmer trick.
What do you say? A raw piece of steel and what?
Wasp sting. That's like,
Interesting.
I mean, I'm fine with killing them. I just am not freaked out by them. What was I going to say? I don't know. Emma and I had a really long conversation about bees. Oh, we saved a bee from my little pool, from my kiddie pool out back.
I put white out on a bee once. It died.
I mean, I spray them with hairspray if they're in my bathroom. Let's be real. I swear to God, I've seen freaking wasps on a flower and then go to the next flower. That's fucking pollinating, right?
I mean, have you ever gone from one flower to the next before? It's like,
yeah, I'm a fucking pollinator too. Okay. I'm with Nicole on this one. Don't bother if they'll even be. Same with hornets. Wasps definitely pollinate. USFS says wasps are pollinators.
do you know what the USFS is?
United States Forest Service.
Okay. I wasn't 100% sure, so I was asking you.
Oh. It's going from flower to flower for bees to murder.
I dated a bee cup once.
Wait, what? Oh, Thomas, you're silly. Nicole's just out there crop dusting the flowers. Did we just become best friends? Yeah.
Because that's where I put white out on a bee once. Came from.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Oh, from Step Brothers?
Yeah.
I don't remember that part. Who's
It's when they're doing their presentation. For,
when he farts.
No, that's the interview.
Oh, yeah.
It was for Prestige Worldwide.
Oh, yeah. More than a handful is a waste. What's up, Bubba?
What's she
Really?
doing?
With the weird science reference. Bee cups are the best. More than a handful is just a waste. You guys can quote so many more movies than me. I don't have that kind of memory or retention. Besides Step Brothers, yeah.
Bro.
Prestige Worldwide.
No. That's a sharp tool.
Who has seen a murder hornet's nest in person?
Do they actually exist?
Yeah, because Lads Ridge RC says it was about 3 or 4 years ago at our place. RC Dad 530, hello from South Lake Tahoe. Hello.
Hello.
Wish I was in South Lake Tahoe right now. GV, what you doing? Just being a weirdo?
Gonna...
Let's be adults here, guys. All cup sizes are good and welcome. Thank you, Chris. You are so silly. It's okay, DK. He can say boats and hoes. Chris with a C. Okay, Chris with a C. Oh my God. So silly. You guys are so silly. LOL, Chris with a C. I could really go for a Starbucks right now. What's up with you two? Checking in from Chico.
Just up.
Haha, says Chris with a K. Josh about to get the cat toy again. Did that hurt?
It hurt a lot, and I think that you had like a few topos, and you didn't realize you were
You want to try again?
No. It's like a messed up riding crop. Okay.
Okay.
So we're putting an underdrive gear set in the front, not where you normally would. You normally put an underdrive set in the rear.
Sounds like she's into that. Slave driving. I'm waiting.
Fart.
It's 6-9 now.
6 to 9. Wow.
I know.
They're letting some serious runs back
I
in.
know. Your cat always has my girl and I tripping out thinking, where the fuck is that noise coming from? And we seen one of those on a job site in downtown Seattle 2 years ago. Never again after that. I'm guessing a murder hornet.
Oh, yeah. Not our cat. It's like, you haven't seen cats in 2 years? That's
no, they
wild.
haven't seen, they saw murder hornets, but they wonder where that noise is coming from. Thank you, Ty. Oh, Buck. Now I want fancy coffee, but I had 2 beers with my fajitas. DoorDash that shit. Yes, the camper story with John Holmes.
No, the camper story was with somebody else. Camper
No.
story was with Ty.
No, I think it was John Holmes. You and John Holmes were spinning.
No, that was a hotel in Alabama. The camper was Pennsylvania.
Why do you think that that's funny?
It was hilarious.
It's not funny.
I didn't remember you knew it.
I do, and be quiet. A hotel in Alabama.
Alabama.
You and friggin' John Holmes spooning.
We weren't spooning. We were simply sharing a hotel room bed.
Somebody
With-
watching me.
There was another bed with at least 2 people.
Yeah, who?
I think it was Super Dave and Lars.
Did Josh just make Nicole blush? Usually it's the other way around. It's not a great bedtime story.
I mean, it is literally.
Stories were made, secrets were kept. Not well. Then you guys got matching coyote tattoos. Miss Jaws here. Happy Friday. Hope all is well. Hope you're well also. Who was the little spoon? Definitely. I mean,
John Holmes is the little guy.
John Holmes is little. Well, he's not like little, but
He's pretty little. I mean,
he's bigger than I am. Yes, Josh does not have tattoos.
no tattoos.
He's supposed to have one, but he doesn't.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to get Nicole's name on me because we've been married for over 7 years.
That's what he said. I don't know why.
I don't remember saying it, but I'm like, I guess I could have. I don't know.
Josh, your go-to scale trophy rig, which one?
My go-to scale trophy rig. I don't 100% know what you mean.
Trophy rig, which one's your favorite?
Like, what does he mean by trophy rig?
Oh my god, shouldn't you know that?
I don't know.
Yeah, brand it on instead.
Smell like burnt hair.
Don't do it, it's a trap, right? Get Nicole's name on the bottom of your foot. Perfect.
Like Andy.
Get her, what?
Like Toy Story. It says
Oh,
Andy.
yeah. Get her footprint on your back. I bet most people would think you met Sasquatch. Oh, ow. Are you saying I have big feet?
You do have big feet. Not that big, though. I can wear your shoes, but...
I like how you move every time you say that. We already figured that one out, that works.
Nope, other side. So we're gonna do the gearing calcs here in a moment.
Yes, that means Josh has little feet. Thank you.
I do have little feet.
Uh-huh. Trying to save my honor now.
Yeah. Did we find it?
It got lost a long time ago.
I think you were borrowing somebody's when we met. like this is one of my friend's older sisters.
I'm just, yeah. Josh wears the finest children's Crocs. What do you think he does when you're out of town? Wears your shoes.
Stand in front of the mirror.
Hi, Josh. Hi, Nicole. It's Orange Taco, One's daughter. I want to tell you guys and everyone else that I passed my pre-test for my black belt. Congratulations, Orange Taco, One's daughter.
Congrats. Black belt.
Wow. That's
What form are karate or taekwondo or...
Yes, we do want to know that. Otherwise, it's just exciting.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Baja platform, hammer ray, laser.
Oh.
VR.
Yeah, is that what you mean? Like, no, it can't mean that, right?
Yeah, trophy truck.
Oh, okay. Hammer ray, laser.
Orange Taco, One's daughter can beat Matt 2 ways. Totally kick everyone else's butts.
Honestly, if I was going to pick...
That's not that hard of a question.
I'd probably pick a UDR.
What does that stand for?
Ultimate Desert Racer.
Are snowplows actually viable or just for show?
RC snowplows?
Yes.
I've seen people have functional ones. I mean, I don't think you're going to be working in a ton of snow, but...
Dawson's here. Good job on your black belt test.
Dawson got his black belt too?
Yeah. Windows. It's an MMA school, Kovar's Academy of Psychology. I love Josh's Poscas. I think I auto-corrected. X-Max Plow works great. MMA school. I meant PS. I love Josh PS.
Oh.
That was crazy. That's freaking crazy.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of commitment.
Yeah, that's amazing. I've got a functional snowplow on my X-Max and it kicks ass. Works really good. UDR is a good one. She replaced everything on it with aftermarket parts to handle the power.
More power.
We usually only get 1 to 3 inches. I hate the cold, so I figured it would be an option.
Nicole's the same way.
What? I don't hate the cold. Since Matt is going to get Josh into drifting now, I think we'll see new VP parts in a Phoenix Drift Mayhem video in the near future.
No, thank you.
We've been trying to drift for years. I remember going...
We went to a drifting event.
Oh, yeah, I also usually get 1 to 3 inches.
Yeah, that's nice.
Like, that's not true. Buck Danny gave us all of the people. Look at this. Kovar's martial arts. And she saw a video with your Posca pens. What's a Posca pen?
Right there.
Oh, those are cool. He's trying to make up for the foot comment. Yeah. Yes, he is. Bougie pens. Yeah.
Those are the acrylic pens.
I just want to I want to try them on something so hard. We'll let you know when your driver's 10 minutes away. We have FD going on here in Monroe, Washington right now. If you get a chance, you should go to one of their events.
There's one in, well, there used to be one in Long Beach. I don't know if they're still doing it there or not.
Have you heard of Cape Crawlers? He now has a Phoenix. I should probably get a Phoenix too sometime. What are we eating tonight? We
I have.
pizza.
Yeah, that's not what the driver is bringing.
What, Chris Fields, what does your son use these pens on? Because I want to know. Because they're so cool. I just don't know what to use them on. We need more RC events access for truckers. There's at least 4 of us in RC. I think there's a lot more than that. Carl's coming over.
Carl's coming over.
So in all, how does that transmitter mod weight? And can I add a holographic sight for precise, driving?
Yes, you could. How much does it weigh? Well, if you don't have the Red Bull on the side, it's not that bad. But with the Red Bull on the side, it's significant.
Drawing
Again,
anime.
it was done as a joke.
I think it's cool. Like, what if you don't have a carry-all RC backpack and you want your stuff? What you doing there, buddy?
Taking my socks off.
There's a whole pile in here. Are we both going to the last ASD crawl? Of course. HJ Witherow thinks it's awesome. I think it's awesome too.
Okay.
It should be the radio for the TRX 4000 though. Your crawler is presenting. Look at the rake on that rig. Holy poop rake, man.
So.
Yeah, I know. He needs to bring his foot massager in here.
Why is that?
Because he said, where's our ice chest for your feet? Your dogs are barking. Correction, Long Beach is first round of FD this year. Irwindale is 8th and final round of Formula Drift.
So. Lots of pickup there.
I think your radio is epic. Everyone else can Josh, did you make that Vanquish SCX 2 axles? I've not changed tires in a bit. Lost my socket.
Did you make things? I not changed tires. Lost your regular 4-way? Did I make the SCX 2 axles? No, I didn't. I was present, but I did not design them.
Which is how durable is the drivetrain of the Phoenix? My TRX4 has a robust axial setup.
How robust? Oh, has a robust axle set. The axles in the Phoenix are super strong. The problem with the TRX4 is it doesn't have any turning. The turning on the TRX4 axles is very poor, and the clearance is not as good because the ring gears are so large. But they are a very strong axle, other than you can blow up the top portal gear pretty easy. So that's the biggest things I would say.
You could color rocks with those markers.
Yeah, like the Haydn rocks.
I know,
right?
I love it. I just thought that was the cutest thing ever.
I've got to do some math. Math be mathin'.
Do I have to be here for this?
It will only take a moment. So if I do a notepad.
Math is hard. Oh, leather. Okay. Okay, I don't know. I don't have any leather that I want painted, though.
Window capture. Create
On my
new.
comp truck, I'm running a TRX4 portal rear with the AR44 front to give more steering. Are you gonna level it or keep the rake?
If I decide to adjust the shocks, I might just drop the shocks down to the link holes. It'd be the easy way to go. That's probably the main difference. Is the F10 has got it up there. Be an easy swap on that. We may still do that tonight. We'll see. But so doing some quick calcs while we're here. So we've got rear axle 3.75 for the ring gear, ring and pinion, 1.4 for the portal. So where be my phone? There it is. So
You could use the markers to pinstripe the rowing machine. It's a Pilates machine.
so that's a total reduction of 5.25 to 1. Front axle now is 33 divided by 8, so that's 4.125 to 1. Transmission's 1 to 1, so that's if it's in low, so we're fine there. And percent. So we have to calculate the percent difference now to get overdrive, at least in my opinion. That is the, oops, oh, clicking in the wrong spots. So percent difference equation is that, the absolute value of V1 minus V2 divided by,
My head hurts now.
oh, hers. This is not a difficult equation, but so we're gonna have 5.25 to 1 over 4.125 to 1, and that is going to give us 24%. Oops.
You can't read anything.
What's that?
You can't read anything.
You can't read anything?
No, because you have everything covered.
Yeah, sorry. So, that is our calculation for doing the percent difference. So 24% overdrive is now what we have.
42. RCRV CV, thank you for your donation. Josh, what happened to the buy and build series? I know you have been way busy with other projects, but love that series. Are you starting back up soon?
I didn't plan to start back up just because it just didn't do very well. So I stopped doing it because it wasn't returning, views. It was a lot of work still, and it just wasn't returning. So I was just like, I can't spend this amount of money and not get the return out of it. So as much as I would have liked to, I probably needed a more defined start and finish type plan with it. And if I did that, maybe it would be worth doing again. But until then, I just can't see continuing. So there you go.
Thank you, YSU Printmaking. Can you guys condense that down to a formula? It looks loosey-goosey.
Just probably gonna say hello. Can't stay. Give your thumbs up
that.
before I depart. Thank you. No, you read the one. You said that name and then read the one above it. It was talenting. So anyway, yeah, there you go. That is our math for how to calculate the gear ratio for doing the difference between portal and straight axle.
The more you know.
No more.
If I want to switch one of my pros to a rear portal, what axle should I use?
I'd use an F10. I'd use the F10 portal setup. It's a little bit more clearance, but most importantly, the rear third member is symmetric, and you won't have to buy an extra part and remanufacture upper link mounts like I used to have to do on mine. Way easier.
What would it be if you didn't put the underdrive in the front?
If I didn't put overdrive in the front, let me just
G.I. Joe says that knowing is half the battle.
recalc real quick. So that would have changed. Yes. So, oh, sorry. I keep clicking on the freaking OBS rather than. So that would be no front OD. So front would now be 3.75 to 1 as well. So that would change that to 3.75. Calculate. that would come out to be a 33.33%
1/3%.
difference. There you go. There is if you did no front. Oh, I put overdrive, and that should say underdrive. If you did no front underdrive, that is how it is.
You're done.
Am I done? Is your face done?
What happens if you run the transmission underdrive?
If you, so then you're going to be adding a large, because it's like 40%. So if you ran the transmission in that, you'd end up in like, while it doesn't just straight add, you can basically just estimate it that way. So you'd be in the, 60+%. So personally, with this setup here, and go to something like one of the little deluxe setups or a TGH transfer case. Since we have a reduction up front already, we could go to something different. Lost audio for a second. Don't know what that's all about. So we're gonna pull these rear shocks off.
But it's underdriving the rear, so it would negate the portals.
No, not how that works.
What? How does that work?
It wouldn't. Well, no, it would still just make the rear spin slower, still, so it doesn't negate anything. Yeah. Did audio
I think that was a while ago.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. I'll continue to keep trying to watch, but I don't know what I can do to fix that. So anyway, the underdriving in the rear, it still just makes the rear go even slower, so it doesn't negate the portal. It's like you added another portal. No, there is no difference with the whole underdriving the rear as far as that goes, and not.
Okay. Let's make this client story. Oh my gosh, I need to think on that.
Client story?
Yeah.
Do you start to tell a story?
No, just from doing hair. Okay, RC question. Will the small element springs fit inside the TRX6 springs need helper springs?
Oh, I have no idea. That I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't think so, but I could be wrong.
So we're blaming the portal for all of this. Damn it.
What?
No RC questions. I do have some good ones. I just... One of the girls one time was cutting Todd Haley's hair. It was the coach of the Chiefs for a long time. And I think she was pregnant at the time with twins. And maybe she wasn't. And she farted really bad. And so she took out her... I'll never forget this. She took out her fucking hair dryer and started blowing it around. Like she was getting hair off of the back of his... like she was getting hair off the back of his neck and just started like blowing it all around. It was like blowing it so it wouldn't smell so bad. That might be one of my best ones. Because there was like someone famous. Yeah. He was the nicest and he tipped really well. Nothing worse than a hot fart, especially when you're cutting somebody's hair. Like, did you notice how far back the skid sits on the Rock Pirate chassis?
I don't think it's that the skid sits far back. It's just that the chassis stays real low.
Does Spanglish still make parts for a Wraith?
Not really.
Does the Axial even still make a Wraith?
No. No, the AR-60 stuff's pretty much dead.
6 to 10. Top of the 8th. I think we got it. We'll see. We will see.
Okay, so we moved the shocks from the upper shock mount hole down to the same hole as the links, which is more like how this one comes.
Why did divided by the average of ratio of front and rear? Shouldn't you have just used the ratio of the front axle alone?
No, because if you do that, you can decide. There is no rule or method be like, oh, it's front divided by rear versus rear divided by front. And if you do those, you get two very different numbers. So it's like, if you have just exaggerated numbers, a 10-to-1 in the rear and a 5-to-1 in the front. Well, if you divide the rear by the front, you're at 2. But if you drive, the front by the rear, you're at 0.5. So you either have 100% overdrive or 50%, which it doesn't work. So percent difference is how you should calculate overdrive to always get a consistent method no matter which way you do it.
Huh? You done?
Yeah. There's a lot of people who try and do it the other way, and it's just not good practice. It's not good math.
What happens if you take out all the gears?
Magnets.
If I were to give someone coal, where would you put it? In their stocking?
Their furnace.
That was
Coal furnace?
That was the worst.
I'm
that
trying
was
to
the most literal stupid answer I've ever heard. Like, in your charcoal grill.
Oh, that's a good one too. That's a good one.
I got here late. Is the rear axle turning the right way because you flipped the third member?
Correct.
Josh, can I buy the F910-2 axle housings?
If they're on the website, everything
is
that is
Falcon a limited edition?
Yes. Yes, it is.
So who screwed up the OD calculation on the Phoenix?
Brandon.
Why do you have to do that? How about y'all? Because y'all all are vanquished.
Brandon screwed it up.
Coal in the grill would make your food taste funny. Okay.
So, now we got that. We should check our overall width and see if we need to change some hubs.
Don't change your hubs, bitch.
We are at 242 millimeters.
Perfect. Tight coal
We're
in the
at
grill.
242
Good night, Chris.
millimeters. Samesies.
What's that in freedom units?
Did someone
Versus squares.
200 foot. That's pert near 9.5 inches. You should have known that answer.
Why? This is longer than. Ooh, gross. That's hair.
Yeah, yours.
Hobby Room, thank you for your donation. You guys need to drink more tonight. I cannot drink any more than I've already drank today. Friday.
Should I still change?
Do you need another?
Sure. I've only had one.
Oh. Dang it. Chief.
Should I change? It's the same. I don't mind running a little narrower in the rear, and I've got the clearance. So I could squeeze her down a quarter. I have the same numbers on my luggage. Pert near, WTF. Never heard pert near?
Pert near?
Pert near? I'll whack I will do it off stream.
Really? Will you? I doubt that. So seriously. I'm just gonna come back with a bowl of Cheerios.
I have a ruler. So you know what? I think I am gonna change the rear hubs. Bro. What?
I can't do it. This one's the retractable one. It's too long. Don't threaten me with a good time. Good boy, Chief. Good boy. This is what he does. He fucking runs off with it.
Yeah. He just drags
Who
it away.
cleans up after a seeing eye dog? I feel like you just get a pass. Yeah. Oh, for sure.
It's just like, ah.
For sure. If you have the like straight up like cane thing, like the, you know, seeing eye cane, and you have the dot, like, yeah.
Seeing eye cane, yeah. That's what they're called. My daughter heard the cat and now wants to see the cat. Grab Chiefy.
How does this... Come here, butthole. Come here, butthole. How do the blind know when to stop wiping? Oh. When it stops itching.
Yuck. What's up, Chiefy?
Chief.
What you doing, Bubba?
Oh, Bob.
Hi. It's a good boy.
Seeing eye cats would be the worst. Why is the math still on screen? Good question, Mike J.
Just so you should all just take it in. Once you know it, I'll take it away and then we'll start the test. He's just straight up yelling into that mic.
Oh yeah, he's just goating it up. Just happy goating it.
He's bleating.
He's a happy goat. See, he's a happy goat when he gets petted.
He gets his head scratched.
Are you a happy goat? Are you gonna get under the truck? I hate myself for knowing how to tell your cats apart.
Good boy.
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to take off the 350 hubs and put the 225s on.
BRB.
Is your delivery here?
Not yet. But
Where?
34 minutes. So.
Where's my... what'd you do with the mouse? Got it. It's right here. Never mind. Never mind. And we'll turn that off. There you go. Now, how much overdrive do I have right now? So, my 2-year-old said, "Aw, kitty."
Something broke again.
Did it really?
It's like leaning again.
All right. I'll have to work on it. 33. Nope. 33.3 is incorrect. That would be if I didn't have underdrive, which I...
It's 8 o'clock.
24% is the correct answer. So, the test, Riley said 24%. What's in the bit? Underdrive, overdrive, who gives a What tires are those? Those are VXT2s. All right. Behind the Colt, yeah. 4.75s? Yes, they're 4.75s. Says right on the sidewall. The 60K truck, that is that, Toxic Crawlers. Toxic Crawlers. I believe he has video. I don't know for sure. Yeah, you know. Why even bother with under overdrive? Just run different size tires and call it. That is the thing. We used to do that before there was more options available. But in many classes, you are restricted to certain tire sizes, and then you just start taking away your advantage. That is a guitar box. That is a guitar box. We don't talk about guitars on this channel either, but. We know the rules. It's a banjo. So it's a noisemaker. So what do you have planned for? We don't discuss the boxes. Next subject. What did you do to the front passenger side? What did you do to the front passenger sidewall? Oh, got some condensation from a Topo Chico can on it. Wait, we don't talk about guitars on this channel? We do a Hot Wheels update yet? Nope. That is, ooh, I did get my Liberty Walk Lamborghini in today. Ooh, so sick. So sick. We're not discussing the box. Oh, right. So there we go. We got the rear narrowed up a little bit more. Now we should be closer to 247. Sorry, that's not right. 237. Yeah. 236, 237, depending on how you move your eyeball. So there we go. We moved the shocks so that it still sits about the same rake. We've got our portal in the rear. We've got our underdrive in some sort of reasonable location. If you want absolutely unreasonable, you can do the shifting and then end up at, what do we decide? What does the SCX Pro have for underdrive? Should we just look up the math? Man, the tow out is what? Wait, yeah, I don't. It's just I don't know why. It's a factory tie rod and it's all the way in. So 40% it says. I need to look. I need to go to the actual website and pull up the manual and see if there's a gearing chart in there. So let's go. SCX 10. Is their website just working really poorly? Weird. Steering link is a bit long. Yeah. Okay, that would make sense. Weird. Their website is not reacting. Okay, we're gonna go to support. See if it goes from there. I can't believe Hot Wheels picked that car in the finale. It was the worst one. I would have picked a so I didn't watch the show, but I did see the one that they chose and sent out the email. I was like, that looks terrible. But have you tried a pace setter from Brazen on a Pro yet? I'm considering it. No, I haven't. Honestly, I mean, I've driven my Pro some. I mean, it's good and scuffed up, but not a ton. So, oh, this is, there we go. Finally. Where base camp. Why? Oh, why? There's the Pro. Product manuals. There we go. Angry kitty. That's just how that cat sounds. He's just mean sounding. He always sounds pissed off. Except when he's about to puke. Then he sounds different. Okay, I've got the manual pulled up. Did they not put a freaking gearing chart in these? Ugh, they didn't. What? That's such... Ugh. Let me go back up to the front. Did I miss it? Or did they just not put it? No, they didn't put one in there. What gear ratio are you looking for? I'm looking for the total gear ratio of the transmission to the front and the total transmission to the rear when in the underdrive position. You didn't miss it. It's not there. I mean, I can calc it, but I don't want to. Because also, I don't think that they number the teeth on these gears. I would have to, like, count in the PDF, which I know you guys have watched some streams in here, but, like, oh, they do actually put them in there. So... let's look at there you go. There's the gear. There's the manual. So we're following our gear train here. There's the front gear set. Oh, thank you, JJ. That makes that easier. We'll just go back to our notepad and hit OK. Excellent. So, now, if we go back to this, so now if we take the front output is 5.25 times 2.222. We obviously get a number, which is 5.25 times 11.665. Rear will have, what were we? Oh, oops, I did the wrong with the front, didn't I? That should be 4.125. So there we go. So that should be 9.166. Rear is going to be 5.125 times 3.322. So that equals 16.513. And then if we just drop those in, so that'll be 9.166 and 16.513. We get, there we go. Not all that crazy unreasonable. 57% difference. So, you need to use MathCAD instead of Notepad. I would normally do this in a spreadsheet. The only reason I have it in Notepad now is just for your guys' benefit, because I don't want you to miss out on such a thing as being able to see all of this math. But normally I would just use a spreadsheet. So, Josh, why don't you have an Excel spread? I do have Excel spreadsheets made for gearing and things like that, but there's no need for this. And it's in a stream. You'd see all my other secret spreadsheets, and I can't let you in on those secrets. So, you know. There we go. 50. So we can go between. Really, that's not 24% difference or 57% difference between the two. It's pretty solid, actually. That's a pretty good split, and actually makes doing the front underdrive pretty decent all-around setup, because then you stay within that range. Otherwise, you'd be like 33 and probably close to 70%, which is getting pretty nuts. Secret. He's got a secret. The weenus. What? Anyway, yeah. All around, I think this was a really, really solid little setup. I think this is and it was super easy mod. Everything bolted up. Everything looks appropriate. No parts needed, no tools other than a Dremel. And I bet this thing will drive a lot better. The only thing I could do is lengthen, kick out those bottom links just a little bit to stand that portal up even more. Might be something to consider, but not super needed. Will the nose down back be noticed? What nose? Talking about the length, the height of the rear? No. It's just, the front on this is gonna sit lower. Battery doesn't weigh much, but position for the shocks. It's not even hardly got much rake other than the normal rake of the belly. So if you're running the shocks at full compression and you want to compare, lost sound leaf bag. So it still shows, hopefully audio is working still, but 161 millimeters to that. Oh, this has got a different kick though. It's hard to say. I don't know if I have a consistent spot to measure off of. So, yeah. No, I don't think anything will be. The rear's so light as well that. Going down to 720p, no audio issues there. That's weird. It must be a YouTube thing tonight, because I'm not seeing anything on my audio meter. My audio equipment all seems to be solid. I don't know. I don't know that there's anything I can do. Running this for the next local comp. I plan on trying to playing the local one again. So I don't know. My other rig is definitely pretty dialed. So sounds good. So yeah, I don't know. Have to decide. But anyway, that was what I was trying to accomplish tonight. I think that's about all that I'm going to get done. It's people's internet server, yeah. So I couldn't tell you on the audio thing. It might just be YouTube. So unless you have any other questions on this, I'm probably going to call the stream because we got everything done in a couple of hours. F10 front straight axle next. No, no, I don't think I need to. I mean, this axle's solid. You know, servo mounts on there. Links are already done. It would just be creating work to create work, and I could just leave it like it is. So I'll probably leave the front, but I'm super happy to get this rear axle done. I think that was the mod I was really, really waiting for. Yeah, anyway. You guys got anything else? If not, I'm going to shut this one down, and I hope that you all have a good weekend. Favorite SCX10 Pro upgrade? Portal rear axle. And then my 3D printed bed that you can buy on my website. Also, you can get the body mount set up. So you only have these two body pins and then nothing else needed back here. Go get some stuff. Yeah. All right. Delivery is here. Later, everybody. Hope you have a good weekend. And we will see you soon. And you're welcome for all the math.